Welcome back to the Bydmoc channel, where we are once again clearing our backlog after some shooters. Let's take a look at what we're playing today. Come on, spin that wheel, give us something different. A little variety would be nice. We are playing Destroy All Humans on the Xbox. Hey, look at that. Now, the fun fact about Destroy All Humans is I have 2 games in that series to play. So this is going to be a special extended episode of Clearing the Backlog, where we are going to play not one, but both of the Destroy All Humans games that I have here, and we will remove both of them from the wheel. So we will see how that goes with part 1 of our Destroy All Humans 2-part episode. Special episode for you guys. Alright. I know this is a popular one. There are multiple games, which obviously means it was successful to some extent. I'm assuming Hangar is the game? Maybe? Yep, looks like it. Cool. I don't really know much about this game or any of the games in the series, other than you're an alien, and I vaguely remember a commercial in which you just kind of run around and do a bunch of stuff, almost kind of like GTA style with kind of a Simpsons Road Rage vibe, I think. Like, you had some missions that you do, and you can have funny interactions while you're just messing with people. So I guess kind of closer to Untitled Goose Game, now that I'm thinking about it, is kind of the way I remember the commercials implying it to be. We'll see how accurate that is. So I'm already the little guy here. Little man with a dangerous smile. Look at him. Ooh, that toothy grin right there. Who wouldn't fall for that? Alright, where am I going? I can do a jetpack thing. That's cool. Oh. Target a cow and pull and hold L. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to need to figure out the buttons that I would need to press on a newer controller to do this. Do I have any controls here? Nope, it does not show me any controls. This is a little upsetting. We're gonna be over here just figuring out how to scan cows. There we go. Figured it out. Moo. Moo. We figured it out. So what is this cow going to do? Do we abduct them? Can we do things that, you know, we've only heard stories about from the weird mountain men? It's interesting that we are negotiating with the superior species of the planet, a cow. I don't care about story. We ain't here for story. What are we looking for now? We're mutilating the creatures now. Okay. That... Okay. We can bring them in. We can push them out. Boom! Yeah. This is my type of game. Let's mess with the cows. You, Mr. Cow. I'm gonna... Nope. I can't pick him back up. He's already... I think he's dead. That cow looks like... I say he, but, you know, obviously this is a she. I think she's dead. She has given up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's okay. They can just lie there together. That's cool. Let's send you into the tree. We'll see if you can stay up there. Nope, you just fell right to the ground. It's draining mental something. Is that what that tutorial said? I don't know. I should have probably paid attention to that, but we all know by now that that's not my style. You can go towards the house. Oh, that was water. I think I just drowned a cow. Can we do it to people too? Wow, that man just saw me and immediately said he wanted to shoot me with a shotgun. You can take my zapper weapon. Ha ha ha. I don't think I have ever seen a death animation like that. Target the farmer's corpse. What? I feel like this is... What are we extracting exactly? His brain? Is that what just happened? Yeah, his head is gone. Wow, that's... This game is a lot more violent than I thought it was going to be. You know, growing up, I kind of figured it was more cartoony and, you know, child-friendly. This is definitely not child-friendly. I don't know how this got past censors and how parents decided to advertise this to, you know, children. That seems a little concerning more than anything. I guess, you know, us millennials, we were just, we were built different. Don't you shoot me. Whoa, buddy. Hey, you can... Oh! Okay. Good. Oh my god. I'm guessing that that's my health bar. Yep. Okay, it autofills. That's good to know. Let's blow up their brains too. This is pretty sickening, honestly. I'd like to know how anybody decided this was good to have. Why can't I extract this guy's brain? Is it because I'm full on health? Is extracting the brains only something you need when... Oh, nope, there it goes. It was just the angle. You know, sometimes I forget that games from back then were kind of buggy. Can I shoot the chicken? Yes, I can. Good to know it's not like... Legend of Zelda. The chickens are not attacking me, which is nice. Oh, there's another farmhand. Can we go in the house? Are the houses, you know, actually things you can enter and interact with? Or are they just building models? Oh. We have policemen now. They're going to look at the color of my skin and they're just going to shoot on sight, aren't they? Hello, officer. They have a lot more health, I feel, than the farmhand does. You can go right back to your car. Oh my gosh, can you extract their brains without killing them? Because that's terrifying. Alright, where did the farm wife go? Where did she go? She's just running up the hill. Like Kate Bush running up that hill. I'm gonna follow her. How far does this map go? Oh, she got over the hill and forgot. Hi. There we go. We got her. No witnesses. This is so weird. This is like surreal to be playing this game, knowing very little about it. Just simply because it is so ultra violent. And I did not expect that. I don't know why I didn't expect that. The game title is Destroy All Humans, so maybe I should have assumed that we would be destroying all of the humans, but I don't know. I guess the fact that I saw commercials for it on Cartoon Network made me think that maybe it was a little bit more family friendly. Oh my goodness, we are just destroying the farmhouse now. Pull and hold R to fire the death ray, huh? Interesting. So they are just flat out saying that you're killing everything around here. I don't think that's how physics. But okay, we'll go with it. Let's destroy the barn. And it's just going down, man. I can see why people liked this series. This is pretty fun. I feel like this is a tutorial. We got military coming in. So I would like to see what a more open level is, because I was led to believe in the past as well that you kind of have free reign throughout like a bigger sandbox for a lot of it. So I'm wondering if that is something that we are going to get to. Oh, maybe after we defeat the military. I do wish that you could aim the death ray a little more. Because as it stands, I cannot. I can move the saucer and the beam just kind of stays where it is. And I would like to actually aim. This is probably the only time that anybody will ever hear me say this, but perhaps an aiming style kind of similar to Star Fox Zero would work with this. Not that anybody should try to emulate that game, but I feel like in this specific scenario, maybe. Why is there a woman just standing in the middle of that field? Cattle mutilation pandemic. Who is the next Miss Rockwell? Maybe it could be me. Can we go undercover? We need to harvest DNA. Why? What are we doing with the DNA? Do we unlock things? We have to unlock the next mission. Okay. Is that all you unlock with the DNA? Or I wonder, do you have, like, upgrades to your equipment as well? Can we make a better saucer, maybe? Perhaps we have a death ray that can aim. Nope, we are just going to learn how to anal probe. Okay. Very, very interesting. So do we hold it? Or because I guess I probed him real good, because he's very running away right now. The run animation is very amusing. And he's just booking it. Wow. Look at that. He ran so fast that he just disappeared. Nope, there he is. Got you again. So what do we do with the anal probe? What is the purpose of that? I probably could have read the tutorial thing that popped up for it, but you know, not really for me here. Do we get anything from anally probing people? Other than the satisfaction of having anally probed somebody. Do we get, like, DNA out of it? Do we get some extra DNA? It doesn't look like we're getting any DNA. Ah! Well, I think I died. They are screaming something fierce. Although I suppose I would too if an alien was just running around with a random anal probe gun. Alright, so we need to test this out. I anally probed this guy, right? If I extract his brain, do I get extra? No, I just get 10 DNA, which is exactly what I got from everybody else. But that guy gave me 25 DNA. So is the anal probe actually something we want to do? Because I feel like that didn't really do anything for me. I'm very confused. Oh! There are collectibles in this game. Interesting. We are reaching the end of our 10 minutes. Start Armageddon. What is that? Are those just different missions? I see another yellow light over here. So is this another mission? Start Rural Race. Yeah, so it looks like you have different missions. Interesting. Alright, so we've done 10 minutes of this game. So I think I need to move on to the next one. But before we do, I'll give a little insight as to where I'm standing right now on the series. And this is the way that all of the backlog is going to work when I have multiple games in the same series. When the wheel spins and it lands on any game of a series, I will play every game in that series. And upon doing so, I will give an overall score, I suppose, is the best way to do it. Because if I like one game in a series, chances are I'm going to like the other one. And so instead of just doing one game at a time, giving a rating, I'm just going to keep the rating adding throughout the series. So it basically just gets extra chances to get a higher score. So right now, with the first Destroy Humans having reached that 10-minute mark, I think what I'll do is I'll give a point for the aesthetic. I think the character design is really interesting. Oh, I'm getting shot at. I think that it's very funny as a concept, which I'm a fan of. The fact that you can anally probe and destroy everything is really funny. Not that I like destroying things, but I don't know, in a dark, twisted way. There's a lot of dark humor to be found here, from exploding brains and probing people and destroying houses and picking up cows and throwing them across yards. So we'll give... You know what? I'll give 3 points to the games for that. So right now, after the first game, we are sitting at 4 points, and we'll see where we stand after the second one. So let's get into it. Not love. Fair. Skip cutscenes. I don't care about story. Let's go. Gameplay. Gameplay. Oh, they are just starting us off right in the middle of things. How do I... Okay. So, right off the bat, I suppose I should be transparent about this. I do not have both of these games on one system. I have the first game on the Xbox, and the second game I have on my PlayStation. So, there is a little bit of a difference when it comes to the control scheme. So, for example, on the Xbox, for Destroy All Humans 1, I was holding down the triggers in order to fire, but this is using the bumpers, so a little different, which is a little confusing. You know, I wish that it would say the same. I need to follow a distress beacon. We have a mini-map in the bottom left here, which is good. Right away, I will say it seems like the upgrade from the first game to the second game is pretty substantial, just based on the tutorial here. It looks a lot cleaner, and there are also it looks a lot cleaner, and there are also a lot more places to go, things to do, people to see, which I guess is understandable because you're making the jump from like the Xbox, like in that Xbox era, you know, like that was a time when years would go by and the jumps in technology were pretty substantial, and it's very noticeable for sure. Oh my god. I do like the... Oh, I do like the tutorial mission a lot more. I think that this is an example of a tutorial mission done right. It's very fast-paced. You have a lot of stuff going on, so you're immediately in the action, and you can immediately get a sense for the game that you are playing. I don't like that I don't have a jetpack. That would be nice to have. But I like the tutorial setup here. I think that it's really good. It's a good way to get people invested in the game and letting them actually experience the general gameplay. And like the first game wasn't awful in its tutorial mission. I think it was good. It gives you a little sandbox to run around in, which was cool. But this one just seems a lot more engaging. You have a lot more to do. You have a lot more space to run around in. So I think it is a very good upgrade. How am I going to get in here? I need to find something to throw through the fence. Can I... Oh. Dude, stop shooting me. Oh, man, booty up. My God, what a pose. This man is ready. He's assuming the position. Honestly, he's not even touching the ground. That's some core strength right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Imagine having that type of ability, you know? On his toes. On his toes and just balancing like that. My God. Good for him. He must work out. So we are gonna try and... That does not work. Okay. What can we break through? Hello? I can't pick up a car. So how am I getting in here? Oh, probably right through the alleyway, huh? Yeah, that would make sense. Statues mark location of ancient Furon landing sites. Okay, so we get landing sites. Who's shooting me? Dude. Can you go away? Thank you. So we need to talk to Archvoodle.
my idol with bolts of electricity. Attend the holy syllables of the
Okay, I'm shooting you with bolts.
My waning shroud of evil is rekindled. Landing zone activated.
Cool. We have a landing zone now, which means our ship can now be called. Hello? Oh. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, so this is fun. I will say this is very fun. I'm having a good time with this. I think that I understand exactly why this series is popular and is beloved. Okay, we're just mashing through dialogue. Eventually, I will play this game, I think, and actually go through dialogue options and figure out whatever story there may be. I just want to do a little bit more wandering around for the last few minutes that we're playing this.
I spotted a weapon Datacorn in your position. I'll slap it up on your radar.
Oh, now I can use my jetpack. Cool. So how far can you get? Oh, you get very high up there. Okay. So we're gonna fly up. We need to fly up again. And now we can fly up onto the roof. There we go. Can I use this guy to throw against you? Yes, I can. Here you go. Here's your buddy. Oh, I missed. Okay. You can just get shot then. There are collectibles here as well. I would have liked to get that, thank you. And we can upgrade weapons in this game, confirmed. I don't know if that's something that was in the original game as well. I'm assuming that eventually you could upgrade things in that game. I have to assume that. But this is just confirmation that you can do it in this game. This is very fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot. I don't know how often I would play it. The thing is, with anytime you have older games, right? Oh. You have situations where you can feel the age with them, and there are some instances of that in this game. I can definitely feel the age a little bit. It's not as bad as in other games, but there are still some things that you know, just they don't feel quite right. I didn't want to screenshot that. Thank you. You know, like, we've just made so many upgrades in gaming that there's just, like, I don't even know how to really explain it, but we've just made so many upgrades in gaming that you see things in these older games, and you can see glimpses of where we're at now, but it makes you go, why were we ever okay with it? So, for example, I understand that this entire segment was a tutorial, right? But why, for the love of God, why did we not get our jetpack from the beginning? You know, Why is it that the aiming is so bad when you are picking things up? Why is it that it gives you tank controls once you pick things up? Just little things like that that I feel like if it were done in a modern day setting would be better. And that's not to say it's bad. It's just that it's hard for me personally to go back to these old games once I've already experienced some of those new things. Chain lightning to additional targets seems very powerful. Probably why it costs so much. Increase the battery charge seems really good. Electricity damage seems really good. A lot of these are locked. Cool. Very expensive is what I was going to say. I can steal a human's body. Okay. Okay, well, I want to try that. Oh, dear Lord. Heck yeah. Now I'm just a pretty woman.
Everybody's getting fat except Mama Cat.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm just a normal human. So this was something that I wanted in the first game. I can prank call.
Police headquarters, Officer Johnson.
Oh.
Hey, why the long face?
What?
So does this throw police off your scent, maybe? Interesting. So let's make them dance. Come on, everybody, dance. Yeah, there you go, hippies. So this is something that I mentioned for the first game, kind of blending in with society. So I'm glad to see that they used it in the second game. I don't know if they ever did in the first game, but it's good to see that it's at least here in the second game. Okay, I think I've seen enough where I can give my assessment here. So let's discuss a little bit. With the second one, I feel like they added a little bit. Did they add it, or was it in the first game? Who knows? But I can immediately tell that the second game does improve on the first game in many ways. It looks nicer. The area you're in is much bigger. The tutorial is much more engaging. So, because of the improvement, I think that's going to give an extra point to the series overall. I do like the fact that you can do a lot of these things that I mentioned in the first game that I would like to do, such as controlling human bodies and just kind of doing all of that like GTA style messing around with people. I like that a lot. So that's an extra point. You also get to do upgrades to a lot of your weapons. A lot of the upgrades seem really cool. It's like something that I would like. As a matter of fact, a lot of them seemed very overpowered, and there's a lot that were locked, which means this is probably going to give you a lot of stuff to do if you're playing it. So I'm going to give 2 points to it for that. I did mention that there was a control change because I went from Xbox to PlayStation. And because of that minor inconvenience, it is minus 1 point. If you add all the points together from the first game and the second game, you put it all together, overall destroy all humans throughout the 2 games that I have in my backlog, gets a score of 7. I think these are very fun. Will I spend a lot of time with them? Probably not, but I could see myself coming back to them and having a good time. So yeah, they deserve a spot in the hard drive. I'm definitely going to keep these. I'm definitely going to come back to them, play them from time to time. And yeah, that'll do it for today's Clearing the Backlog. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you next time for another game.